Hey crafty friends, welcome back to the Old Paper Lady. I'm Lori. If you're new here, welcome and thank you for joining us. In yesterday's video, our Mary Makes, I was talking about what I'd been doing for the weekend, visiting with my sister, getting my car done, and just sitting here collaging and stamping up a fool. So I thought I'd show you my collage pages because everybody likes to look at them. So this is for like the pink one, and it's on a pink background. And then this one here I thought was real pretty because it has purples and pinks and stuff. I just put it on a pink background. This one I thought would be good for the pink, black, and white one. I'm just going to cut them in half and make journal cards and whatever out of them. And then we had these that are on pink background. So I thought these turned out really good. I love these here. I love them with the dollies on them. Just so pretty. And then, like I said, the one has all different colors, pink, green, and stuff. The one journal that we're working on for our City of Love series journals. So I thought these would be quite good to go in those. And then, so today I have blue. There's one yellow one I want to make, but I don't know if there's any yellow in that journal, but I do want to make one yellow because I have enough set here to make a yellow page. But I am planning on sometime in the future. I think those are fairly well good enough. I'm going to put them over here. And then when I make them, I just put them behind me. Put them up underneath my I have like several of these 12 by 12 mats, so I just put them in between them to keep them flat. So this is the yellow piece that I thought we would try to do up today, because I do have in the makings a yellow journal. Sometime in the future, I would like to do it. Now, whether we get to that this year, I hope we will get to it this year. We are going to do it. So, but yep, so that's what I had been doing, is just collaging and trying to get my scraps down. Now I do have quite a bit still left in here, but I mean, this thing was rounded up and it's 2 inches deep. So, you know, I'm pretty well cleared out of scraps at the moment. So this, I have my blue pile here, and then the rest of these are kind of, you know, backgroundy papers and stuff. So I want to get working on that blue stack, get as many as I can done, and then we'll have a bunch of masterboards sitting around at the ready to make stuff with. All right, so now I need to put this over here, because I had it pulled out, put together, so I can be like, oh, I need to do this and this and this, and that needs to go with that, you know, that type of stuff. Now, I'm trying to work myself through these glue sticks, because I did get my box of 30 of these I ordered off Amazon. I love this glue. It is working really, really well. So I was like, I've been sitting here trying to get through this Oohoo glue and just use it up. So what better way to do that than making collage sheets? Now I do have several packs of 6 by 6 papers that I was pulling out and using. I have this beautiful little stack of papers from Timu. I don't know what name it was, but it just has beautiful, really thin, but it makes beautiful collage papers. So, and I did have a little stack of just dark colored music paper, you know. Then so let's just get the collaging. But yeah, I thought I'd just try to get, you know, just get this worked through. Is what I'm aiming to do. Look, this paper here is from 1999. That was the year my oldest daughter was born. So if that tells you how long my stash is, yeah. And I just, this ooh-hoo is just getting on my last nerve now. I'm going to quit fussing about it because I'm liable to wind up getting sued. You reckon they could sue me for giving them a bad review or what have you? I don't know. I'm just not a fan of it. I mean, just really not. I mean, of the glue sticks that I have. Now, you know, like I said, I may have got a bad batch, and it may too be where I've had them for a while, and they have set over here. But I just really don't like that glue, y'all. I mean, I'm sorry I don't. So I'll take and put my strips down opposite sides, you know, the darker color, and then kind of work into the middle. That's what I've been doing. Then we'll just take a scrapbook paper, put it down. I'll put a music piece down or book page or what have you. I think it blends itself pretty good. I mean, the masterboards are just beautiful, some of them. Some of them I'm like, that didn't turn out as quite well as I had envisioned, you know, but we can always pretty it up with a fussy cut, you know what I'm saying? And I was going to tell you all that Miss Ginger Journal has a lot of pretty fussy cut, like florals and roses. And now, at the time when I got mine, they were pretty much her whole shop was like, what was it? About her whole shop was 95 cents. Now, I don't know if she still has that sale going. So I'm not sure on that. Let's see, I want to put this one here like that. I think that would be really pretty. And put the other one up here. Yep, I think that would be super duper pretty. But yeah, so I just wanted to get that out there for all of you that's wanting rose fussy cuts. Now you can take hers and you can print them 2 to a page and get smaller fussy cuts, because sometimes her fussy cuts are quite big. But I love them because you can use them as tuck spots. That's why I love it. I'll get them and I'll use them as my tuck spots in my journals. And then I'll go make my tags and such. So like if I'm doing a daisy themed journal or whatever, I'll go and pull that daisy fussy cut page that she has of those flowers. And I'll take and print it out on my cardstock, and then I'll fussy cut them with my brother's scanning cut, and then I'll take and have them as my pockets, basically my tuck spots. It's beautiful. I did that a few times with her stuff. All right, now these go into different spots. I moved them up top. I need to get these eventually put down below me. And I'm going to put this here. It's just a book page. I did like a... And it's going to wash it out. I know it is when I put it up here. So I did a book page where it had the antique linen ink on it. And just went across it with that. This is the messiest mess I've ever messed with. This is worse than using Fabri-Tac. I mean, you know, y'all know I don't like having my hands dirty. Or, you know, whatever. But, I mean, this really is worse than using Fabri-Tac glue. I don't know. I've bound to have not got a good batch, I swear. I mean, that's the only thing I can figure out, is that I didn't get a good batch. Okay, so now, I want to put you here. I think I will. I think that'd be pretty. So sometimes I think about cutting it, and sometimes I don't. I just put the papers down, to be honest with you. I really do. Because if you go to start breaking down how and where you're going to cut it, then you will be sitting here fussing over it for too long. You know what I'm saying? So most of the time I try to go with put the scrapbook on either side, put a few in the middle, and then fill in with music and book page. So that's what we're doing at the moment. And this was scrapbook paper as well. That was just pretty background rose pages. Some of them were pink, some of them were like this really light color. What is that? Neutrals. Alright, y'all. So here's what's going to happen. For the sake of the video, I'm just going to forego this for the now. And we'll put it back over here. And I'm going to get my purple glue out just for the sake of the video, because if not, I'll be sitting here washing my hands every 5 minutes. So, just because that mess is so goopy. You know, and then like I can glue and glue and glue on a book page with this right here. But now with that, ooh-hoo, I mean, y'all seen there's 2 glue pages, and I put down, what, 5 pieces of paper? It's ridiculous that it goops off that much. Alright, these will be turned into pockets, tags, and journal cards at later dates. Y'all all know that. Okay, I was like, what did I do with my music pieces that I had pulled out? I put them back in the box. That's what you done with them. Crazy. Put that right there. Heck yeah, why not? So who else loves, which I know most of my viewers will talk about how much they love the collage, and it makes them feel relaxed and what have you. But I was bound and determined that I was wanting to get through this this box of scrapbook cutoffs, because it's been up there for a while. And I said, well, most of the colors that's in that will lend itself to the journals I'm working on, you know, the blues and the pinks and that. So I said, well, let me just go ahead and just make up some collage bits with them. And that's what I've been doing. And it's working out great. I know I'm flip-flopping, but let's see, I don't know if I need to add that there, because it's got more yellow in it, but it's blue also. So let's wait and use that on a blue page. And I was going to put this one up there. Whoops. But yeah, that's what I've been doing this weekend. It's just having fun, doing my collage pages, working my way through my scrap box, trying to get it down to where I don't have nothing in it, because it's what I would like to do. And the biggest reason why is because I think later on this evening, I'm going to try to shot Monday's video already for our Mary Makes this morning. This is Sunday morning, so if you see me in the same blue sweatshirt for 2 or 3 videos, you might see me in the same sweatshirt all week. I'm not going to, you know, because I'm trying to do most of my video making Sunday. I want to do at least a couple videos, 2 or 3 today, before I go get Autumn from work, and then get my grocery pickup order. So yeah, that's what's in my plans to get done today, is to do at least three videos. You know, we'll have Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then I think I'll have enough collage bits, and then we can take and start cutting them up, and then that gives me my time to decorate. Do I want that there? Yeah, why not put it there? Then put me a strip over here, right, little bit right there is just shining through, and then just put us a little strippy strip there. Now this is on 65-pound cardstock is what I'm putting this stuff on. So you know, put me a piece of music there, I'll put me a strip down here. And washi tape for these little strips that show. Washi tape, best thing in the world. Where you're like, oh, I don't got a piece of paper for that. That, you know, that's that size. You really don't want to cover up the other bits. Washi tape it up, honey. Let me go see what I got in the lines of yellow. I probably should have done that before I got on the video, shouldn't I? But that's okay. Don't I really have yellow? Let's see. Whoopsie. Oh, yeah, we do. Look yonder. Hush up. That'd be pretty on there. Let's just do that. I'm going to take and just run me a swath of glue down that right there so it sticks good. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes the washi tape don't stick that well. We're just going to cut you and put you on there. Now, I did do some where I did the book page and left the edges on it. You know, the white like this here. I did do some of those and take and put washi tape on the white strips. Turned out really pretty too. So that's also a good idea. To take your book edges, you know, like the white book edges part and put it down. And then take and put, I'm going to leave that out. And then take and put your washi tape in the white areas of your book page when you collage. That really turns out beautiful. Now, I'm claustrophobic in myself in here. And I think the only reason I feel claustrophobic is because I'm on camera. I feel like it's really busy for y'all to look at. Because, you know, I didn't feel claustrophobic up yesterday. And I mean, I had papers piled every which way here. So I'll just take and just go over on the back side. Try to keep it from bowing up while I'm working on it. We got this one corner here to get done. And I think I want to put a piece of music up there. Oh, let's see. I need a fat piece. Give me a fat piece. Where's a fat piece at? It's a little fatter, but not as fat as I want it. Come here, buddy. Well, goodness. I got the sticky fingers. Everything but the right piece is sticking to me. You know how that works. So I think we can do that right there. Then I'll put a little piece of something in that. And I think that's going to be real pretty for a yellow journal. I love that. Love it, love it, love it. I told y'all my collage was my new favoriteest thing. And, well, here we are. Here we are. But it lends itself, you know, in our line of work with the junk journals and stuff. You're always going to have, you know, scrapbooking paper that you use. You're going to cut down your your kits and stuff like that. I mean, you know, you're always going to have scraps. So, and we always need to make tags and pockets. So what better way to get rid of the scraps than do some collaging and knock out a couple stones, or a couple of birds with one stone. You know what I'm saying? And if I could spit words out, that would be awesome too. And I'm going to use this yellow piece of color number paper right there, because I'm out of yellow pieces of paper. That is turned out awesome. I didn't think it was going to be that good. But I was digging through and I was like, oh, I got yellow rose stuff in here as well. So let me go on ahead, you know, and get that done. Oh, I like that. So most of the time what I'll do is I'll take and turn it over and flip it around a few times so I don't know where I'm cutting. And I'll cut it in half at 6 if it's 12 by 12. And then I'll just start cutting 3 inches to make tags. And if I want to do pockets, I'll cut it at 4 wide, and then I'll do 4.5. And then I always have like a little 2" by 4" tag. So, yeah, that one turned out good. And we'll slide it in. Alright, so I'm going to show you. So, I see I have these stack of mats here. These cutting mats. So, and they're, you know, if you have 1 or 2 of them, they're heavy. So, I just slide them in between them. And it keeps it from rolling up. And that's what I do. And that's how I do it. So, alright, so now, let's start on the blue ones. I'm going to do a blue one. And, so I want it on blue background. So we're just going to start working. Keep on going. Now these are on 8.5 by 11. Which is fine and dandy. So most of the time on them, what I do is, like I said, I'll cut in the middle. These I'll usually make journal cards out of. And then if I want to make tags, I'll just take and cut 3 strip tags like this out of the 8.5. Most of the time is what I do. So you can make tags and journal cards with it. Oh, give me my paper. Let me have my paper, buddy. Okay. Now I do know that this is a different color blue than the background blue, but that's fine and dandy too. I just wanted the blue color to go, you know, in the journal to write on. It's going to be very colorful, very colorful, very colorful. That's got a little bit of purple in it, so let's use that bit. I think that'd be pretty too. But I got a few more of those black and pink background ones. I think I might make another one of them too for that, for our tall skinny journal that we're doing. I thought them would be real pretty colorful journal cards in that one, you know, and it matches the colors in it. So I was like, yeah, let me put a couple of them together with these scrap pieces, and that'll be my journal cards, because I've pretty much got my tags made on accidental purpose. Because I just sat down here to one night loading up a video and just started doing tags and wasn't even realizing what I was doing. Let's see. So, I had my ruler out because I was measuring my book to see where I needed to do, how much I needed to do on my book. In yesterday's video, I was measuring my papers to see how long I needed to make them, so I could make a 2 12-by-12 covers out of that one piece. Let's see, that's going to be pretty there. We've got a little strip down here. Or we can put it in the middle. Let's see. Just put it down. Quit worrying about it. Put it on there and hush. Hush it up. Put it on there. So these, like I said, I just took my book page that had the French writing in the novel. And I just took my ink pads that lended itself to the colors that matched in the kit from Shabby Dabby Doodah. And I just took my ink pads and put them down and went across the pages to have colored book pages. If you can see, that's the real light blue. Different colors of blue and gray and pink and teal. And now the teal that's kind of shiny, I did do a watercolor paint on it as well, so you can do that. And it turned out just gorgeous. Can you see the shimmer on that with the teal? Love it, love it, love it. So, yeah. And I do have a teal paper pulled out as well to do, but because there's teal in this. And this is real pretty. I mean, look, it's got all different colors in it. Just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And what I've been doing with them is finding, you know, like the color that I'm working on. So like with that different blues and purples, that would go really well in this. And split it in half and put a piece of that on it. And I've made a few collage pieces like that as well. It's really turned out good. Alright, so now this is a smaller piece. So I'm going to get me a smaller piece of music and put here. I may put it right here. Yeah, let's put it there. I like that better. Looks good to me. But this is how I do it. I'll take, you know, the colored printed background or the scrapbook paper, and I'll do like one on either side and kind of one in the middle, and then I'll just fill in with book page or music for the rest of it. And then like the book page is also colored, but it's different. You know what I'm saying? That was my thinking. And that's how I've been doing my collages, and it's turning out quite pretty, I think. Now I covered up the flowers on that, but that's quite okay. Quite all right. So now I think I'm going to put me another book page up here, like that. And then we can put smaller pieces in the middle. So it kind of works itself out a little better for a 12 by 12, but I don't have 12 by 12 in this cardstock colors. I have white, black, and cream, because you know, that's what I use to wrap my mini albums with. So that's the colors I have. But then I also got these for to do the same thing with, but they also lend themselves to do these projects as well, because you can add plenty of color with your collages. Just put it on colored cardstock in the back, you know, that would match your project. So that's my thinking. Okie dokie. So see, now I'm going to take and put a blue piece right here in the middle. I think that would be pretty like that. And then you have it, you know, all the way around. So now I need to put some, I have some of these vellum cutoffs here. Oh yeah. Oh, that's going to be pretty. Let's do that. Because I took and made, out of this vellum, those sheets that I got from Hobby Lobby that was in the bulk buy pack, had a bunch of vellum music. So I took them and made me some labels out of it, and I kept the cutoff pieces. So yeah, I think that's going to be plumb pretty. Sometimes I'll cut these, sometimes I won't. Sometimes I'll just wait till it dries and cut it and edge it, or then I'll just wait until, you know, I use it to edge it. Just depends how messy my desk is at the time, pretty much. That's what it depends on. Yeah, let's see, I want that up here. So now I need to put something down here. Let me see here. What we got? I don't want to put another piece of music paper. Let's put these numbers here. And then I can put that colored piece there. And this is, I don't even know where I got this either. It came from Etsy, but I don't know. It was in a kit of, I just looked up different languages. And it come across like an accounting book that was in different language. And I think it is German. Do not quote me on that. But it's just numbers, you know. So that'll be pretty there. And then we can take and put this piece here. Like that. And then a little strip here and a little strip there. Okie doke. So let's see. What we want to put it pop. Well, that's the same thing, ain't it? Yes, it is. Exact same thing as that I'm trying to put on there. Let's put that as a different shade of blue. Let's do that. It's a different shade of blue, and then it's a little easier to dress up the naked places on it with a fussy cut. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, it's a little easier to dress up all of that fussy with a fussy cut. Still has the color, but it's easier to do the fussy cut bit. I think I'm just going to take and do that right there and just cut that off. Even though it's the same color, I think it'll be fine and dandy. Got a different print. It's a different print on it. But yep, so that's going to be it's going to be my project right there. And I know I missed a little piece right there, and I'm fine with that. Just where that Vela music's at, I'm just fine with that. So yep, there's that one with the blues. I think that turned out pretty. I like it. So we're just gonna put it up here and let it dry. Let's do another blue one and try not to be so wishy-washy with our placement. Just put it down, honey. Put it down. And sometimes the bigger pieces are a little more cumbersome. That one piece over here, I probably should have cut down to about a 2-inch strip. That would have been a little helpful too. But we just using it up, you know what I'm saying? Just get it used up. So, I was talking about in yesterday's video that I went and got my car Saturday and got all it situated. Y'all, I just can't, y'all probably gonna get tired and mad at me about talking about getting me a car, but, you know, if you've watched, y'all know the struggle of me and my car, so I was just, like, devastated when the other one blew up. I mean, because I've worked really hard to save up money to get that other car. I really did. And then I was just emotionally and distraught and devastated, you know what I'm saying, when that car blew up. But so my uncle had this car that he has, I mean, just the car is brand new, but it's 15 years old. And I knew it was going to be clean, but I didn't expect it to still be showroom ready clean. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know that we weren't going to have a speck of dirt on it, but, or in it, or anything, but it's a nice car, and I'm glad that he thought of me when he said he's wanting to get rid of it. And I was the first person that he offered it to, and I was so thankful for that. Okay, so now let me get me another blue strip. This is a different color blue, but that's fine and dandy. We're going to put it down here, and that'll be my 3 strips, and then we can fill in. Woke up a little declammed this morning, choked up and whatnot, because I was out yesterday, and it was cooler. So I went to doing the breathing treatment this morning. It's Sunday morning. This will be y'all's Tuesday video. But yeah, I'm still a little choked up. Did the breathing treatments and that, and did the took and went on ahead and throwed in a little bit of that Mucinex DM too while I was at it, just for good measure, you know. Because I'm not trying to get sick no more. I can't afford to get sick now. I got to go to work and pay for this car, pay this car. You know what I'm saying? I can't afford to miss work. Can't do it. But as soon as I got it yesterday, I was like, we went and signed the title on that and the notary and all. And I told my sister came up to visit this weekend. So I said, I'm going to get this home, because until I get my insurance on it or what have you, I don't want to drive it, you know. So my uncle has to keep his insurance and tag on it until Yeah, I got insurance put on it this morning in my name. So then I got to get up in the morning, on Monday morning, which will be happening already. It would already had happened. So I got to get up in the morning and go and go to the DMV tag office here in town and get that done. And then try to come back home and get me a little bit of sleep and rest before I go into work from 2 to 10. I'm dreading getting up in the morning, boy. Just dread it. I think it's supposed to start raining this evening here. I don't know. I ain't watched the weather today. I don't think we're supposed to have nothing, you know, icy or what have you until maybe like Tuesday morning, I think they said. Possibility. Who knows? Oh, that is going to be just barely make it. I'll do that and cut that bottom piece off and then trim it up. That'll be fine and dandy. Fine and dandy. Then that'll lend itself for a good old fussy cut down here. Yep. That'll be a great spot for a fussy cut. Like, you know. So, yeah, my scraps tend to go a little bit long ways. Because, you know, I kind of spread them out and use my book page and music with it. I think that would be pretty there. And then we'll put a strip of book page right there. And I'll put a piece of music up here. So I said 12 by 12 is a little bit easier to do the collage bits because you can use a bigger piece and then cut it up. And it kind of works out a little better in your favor sometimes. Alright, I'm just going to flip it over and do this here real quick like. Trying to see. I do, but I don't want you that wide. Let me see. Let me do this right here and cut it right there. Hopefully, and not tear it all to pieces because I got glue all over my fingers. And that, I have learned, is not a good thing when you're trying to pull the papers apart because it glues to your fingers, you know. So, I'm planning on watching the Super Bowl halftime show. I don't know about watching the whole Super Bowl. I'm going to watch it up to and through the halftime show. And then after that, I'm probably going to say the heck with it. I mean, just quite frankly honest, I'm just going to say the heck with it after that. I don't really care for either team or the people that play on the teams. Just because I think, you know, some of them are a little bit overgrown children and spoilt. Alright, so I think that'll work there. I know I'm talking, it's Tuesday and I'm talking about the Super Bowl, but like I said, this is Sunday night when I'm shooting a video. I'm making trying to get a couple videos ahead this week because I got my schedule and I told him, I was like, I need to go back to 5 days. However that needs to happen, I need to do that. And the biggest reason was because I have a tendon that goes through the bottom of your foot, and I know some people know of it and have this. It's plantar fasciitis coming up in my left foot. So from November to December, I mean, I literally felt like I was walking on a ice pick or bed of nails walking every day. See, so then we'll just cut that and tags and journal cards. That's going to be pretty too. So, yeah, so after the first of the year, I was like, I really need a little break. You know what I mean? For just, and I didn't really tell him why. Because I hadn't took a vacation, you know, all year. other than just if I had to be out for sick or what have you, or anything like that. But so I was like, I need to go down to like three full days maybe, and 1/2 a day to do the paperwork and stuff and get caught up from the weekend type stuff. So he put me, and then plus 2, I was just coming back off the doctor's note from having the pleurisy and all of this and that. So, you know, and I was like, I need and I'd been sick since Christmas. But I was telling him, you know, I need a break because my foot was really, really hurting. And the best thing for it is, you know, stay off of it. And you kind of can't do that when you're working in public service or what have you. So, you know, you got to run and stock product and take care of customers and this and that and other, and clean and everything. Which, mind you, you know, at that point I was sick and didn't feel good. I was hurting every day, and I wasn't doing a whole lot of cleaning. Now I would do my share of the stocking, but I wasn't doing a whole bunch of cleaning up of nothing much, to be honest with y'all. So he was like, okay. So then after I got feeling a whole lot better and wasn't feeling like I was getting stabbed in the ribs as much last week, I told him, I was like, yeah, let's go ahead and go up a day this week and see how I do. Because, you know, and I started going back into the cooler area again. And I was like, yeah, let's do that, and we'll just see how I do this week. And if I still, you know, am improving and still doing better, then we'll just move me back up to 5 days this coming week. So, with all that bibble babble, I got to work 5 days this coming week, which I'm happy about that I'm able to do that. I just know it's going to be rough on me because I hadn't worked a 5-day week in about a month. Because, like I said, where I've had the sickness and this and that and stuff, I just haven't been able to really work like that. It's been rough on me. And I'm not really minding what I'm putting down here. I'm just yakking and talking, you know, and just sticking stuff down. That's all I'm doing. And that's what I was doing this weekend. Just hanging out in my room, chit-chatting and talking with everybody that come to the house, basically. So, yeah. I'll take this, put it up there in that corner, use it up. And I've got some more of this paper. I'll just have to get it out and cut it up. I don't know what I'm going to do for tomorrow's video. I know y'all probably get tired of seeing me collage and sitting here bibble-babbling about nothing. Let's see what we got here, what we got. I'm going to put this piece of music right there. I like the edge on that. Ooh, and there's the treble clef, so let's use that side. But, yeah, so that's what's going on this weekend. Like I said, you know, just been hanging out at the house, visiting with folks, and trying to get the car on the road and get it situated and stuff. Sitting and waiting out, watching to see the snowstorm if we're going to get anything. And right now they claiming we ain't. Well, I kind of hope we don't. I mean, just to be quite honest with you this time. Because after Christmas, who needs snow anymore? You know what I'm saying? I mean, really. I really don't want to... I don't want to offend any snow lovers. I mean, I'm a snow lover myself. Y'all know that. But, I mean, honestly, after Christmas, what's the point of it snowing? I mean, really? You know what I'm saying? We all want a white Christmas, and, you know, if it didn't snow, then around Christmas and have a white Christmas, I don't need snow after the first of the year, you know. I mean, honestly, used to, my mindset was up till Christmas, yeah, it could snow all it wanted. After Christmas, it's time for it to turn, you know, it's spring already in my mindset, because I was planting gardens and this and that and the other. I want, you know, It's warm weather. We ready for the gardens, you know. That's what I was doing. Let me see what kind of piece of strip paper I got right here. That is not big enough. Of course you ain't. Why aren't you big enough? Oh, that's a beautiful piece right there. That's about the same as that. I was looking for a darker strippy strip. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, that'll work. Let's do that and put it all the way across there. And then we'll just tear this bit off right here. Yep. Done and done. Oops. Out of glue. No problem, I got reinforcements. I think this one here on this corner, I think I'm going to put me a dolly. I ain't done a dolly on these, on the blue ones, so I think I'll add me a dolly down here. I think that'll be pretty. Ooh. I'm going to move that down right and cover up that writing on that music there. As you can tell, this was used to make something else, and it was a cutoff. Wipe my fingers off, because when I mess with these dollies, it'll get stuck to me and rip. So if you're using dollies in your collage and you got glue on your fingers, wipe your hands off pretty good. And then take and pick your dolly up. Ask me how I learned that the hard way this weekend. I tore up a couple picking them up, and they stuck to my finger and just ripped all the pieces. I was like, shucks, look at that mess. Alright, so I think I'm going to use a bigger one here. Oh yeah, that would be beautiful right there. Alright, so I'm going to take my glue page and just slide underneath the corner here. And these will eat your glue stick up. So I'm just going to hold that up and go around the outline of it and move it, and then just do this. I probably put too much on there, but you know, it's on the corner. It's up against them other pieces, and I just want it to be stuck on there. And try to use about the whole piece that I can. Be very careful. Come from the middle of your dolly, not the edge. Especially when you first glue it down. Ask me how I found that out. I done that last night. I went like that and the whole dolly rolled up. I was like, no. Alright, so then I'm going to cut these little bits and pieces off here. And then I'll just take them and stick them around the other areas of the board. That glue from my paper on it. It's okay. What in the world is going on out here? Okay, so I think I'm going to take and put a piece right here on that corner. And then I'll take this piece and put it right here on this corner. Oh, get off of me, paper. Oh, it's them, we've been having a lot of electrical work and stuff by the power company out in around our house. So every day last week they'd come and they'd turn the power off for like 5 or 10 minutes, unhooking and rehooking lines and such. They out here picking up some power poles and mess. And that's what's going on out my window. I think that turned out pretty, didn't it? I love putting the dolly things on there. And see, then I didn't have to use that corner. It still got the blue showing through. Love that. I need to put a little piece of something right there. Put a little dark strip right there. I want this piece with the writing on it. I don't know why, I just do. Can't even really see what the writing is, but I can tell that it's some type of writing. And I want it on there. Oh, that one turned out great. I love that. That is so pretty with the dollies spread around like that. Now you can take and cut, you know, and put smaller, like the little cabochon dollies and put them in the middle of it or what have you. I think that turned out really good. Alright, so I think I'm going to call this a video because, you know, y'all know how to do this stuff. I just wanted to show you what I was doing for other colors for that other journal. And then I wanted to show you this yellow one. I think that would be pretty. So we did that one. We did this. Now I may take, you know, and put some dollies here and there in the other place on this one. And also the dollies, when you put them down in your colored pieces, that's a great place to add your fussy cuts as well. So yeah, that's what we done. I think those turned out great. And I'm pretty sure we'll have plenty of place to where we are allowed to have put a fussy cut on it. So that's the way I like to collages, do like book page, music page, and a few of the, you know, the colored pieces. So I think it turns out super pretty that way. That way it lends itself to where you can use it as a tag, a journal card, and or a pocket and put a fussy cut on it. I think it works out great for that. Alright guys, I'm going to get off of here for today and tell you all thank you so very much for coming along with me and watching my video. And we will see y'all tomorrow. Thank you.